Have you ever felt that pull, that sudden spark when someone enters your life and everything shifts? Most men think attraction is about looks, money, or status. But what if I told you it's something far simpler and far more powerful? Something that, the moment you understand it, changes the way women see you forever. Today, I'm going to reveal the Owen thing women need to start wanting you. And trust me, it works instantly. By the time this video ends, you'll see relationships, attention, and desire in a way you never imagined, and it all starts with something inside you that you might already have. Comment below where you're watching from. I'd love to hear! Don't forget to subscribe and join our family for more life-changing insights every single week. Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room and instantly draw attention, not because of how they look, but because of how they carry themselves? That is the invisible force of confidence. And it's the first thing women notice, even before words are spoken. Confidence is magnetic because it signals something deeper than surface level charm. It shows stability, certainty, and a sense of purpose. Women are wired to feel safe around a man who knows his worth, not because he demands attention, but because he naturally commands it through his presence. Confidence is not about arrogance. It's not about showing off your car, your job, or how many people admire you. True confidence comes from self-knowledge and acceptance. It's knowing who you are, understanding your strengths and weaknesses, and being comfortable in your own skin. When a man operates from this place of authenticity, women instinctively pick up on it. They sense a quiet power that doesn't need validation because it already exists within. Think about it psychologically, humans are drawn to stability. Emotionally, we are wired to seek partners who can handle life's pressures without losing themselves. Confidence signals that a man can navigate challenges, make decisions, and take responsibility, qualities that are deeply attractive on a subconscious level. You see, attraction isn't just about chemistry, it's about perceived value, security, and capability. And confidence delivers all of that without a single boast. You don't have to be perfect to exude confidence. You don't need to have it all figured out. What matters is that you show up fully in your life, make deliberate choices, and act with integrity. Even small gestures, standing tall, speaking clearly, making eye contact, broadcast confidence to those around you. It's in the way you respond under pressure, how you treat others, and how you carry yourself when no one is watching. Every one of these moments quietly builds an aura of magnetism that women can't ignore. Here's the truth: confidence is contagious. When you believe in yourself, you invite others to believe in you too. It sets the tone for every interaction, creating a gravitational pull that draws women closer even before you say a word. But it goes beyond attraction. It transforms the way you experience life, how others respond to you, and ultimately the relationships you build. So, if there's one thing to take away right now, it's this: your presence matters more than your possessions, your mindset more than your status. Confidence is the invisible language women understand instantly, and when you cultivate it, desire follows naturally. Start there, and you'll see how everything else falls into place. Beyond confidence, there is another layer that truly awakens desire: emotional availability. Many men underestimate its power, thinking attraction is purely about action, presence, or even looks. Yet women, consciously or not, are drawn to those who can navigate emotions with intelligence and presence. Emotional availability is not about sharing every thought or being overly vulnerable. It's about creating a space where feelings can exist without judgment. A place where connection feels safe and natural. Women feel it instantly, and it changes the dynamic from casual interest to genuine intrigue. Think of it from a psychological perspective. Humans are wired to connect, to seek understanding and empathy. When a man demonstrates that he can listen, that he can respond thoughtfully, and that he can hold space for another person's emotions, he signals something profound: he is trustworthy. He is someone who can be leaned on, someone capable of depth, not just surface-level interactions. That trust forms the invisible bridge that draws women closer, often faster than physical attraction ever could. Emotional availability is also about presence. It's easy to confuse business with importance, but real attraction grows from moments where attention is undivided. When a woman feels heard, truly heard, without the pressure to perform or impress, a shift occurs. She begins to see you not just as a man, but as a safe harbor in a world that often feels rushed and disconnected. This is where desire takes root. It grows from connection, understanding, and the subtle acknowledgement that her feelings matter. Being emotionally available doesn't mean giving up your boundaries or losing your identity. In fact, it requires strength. It requires self-awareness, the ability to regulate your own emotions, and the courage to face vulnerability without fear. Women sense this authenticity. They sense when a man is genuine versus when he is performing, and that subtle distinction can make all the difference between fleeting interest and lasting desire. Philosophically, emotional availability is a reflection of maturity. It is a man's understanding that attraction is not manipulation or games. It is resonance. When you operate from this place, you invite curiosity, trust, and intimacy naturally. You create a dynamic where a woman doesn't just notice you. She feels drawn to you on multiple levels, intellectually and emotionally. The power of this connection is often underestimated. Yet it is what transforms mere attention into meaningful pursuit. So here's the essential truth. Desire begins with understanding, and understanding begins with presence. When you cultivate emotional availability, you become someone who women want to be around, not because you demand it, but because you create a space where they can be themselves, and that is priceless. If you take anything from this point, let it be this: connection is the invisible spark that ignites attraction, and emotional availability is the fuel that keeps it burning. While confidence and emotional availability lay the foundation, there is another subtle, yet powerful element that transforms attraction into fascination: the power of mystery. Too often, men believe that being completely open or predictable will win a woman over. But the truth is, when you reveal everything about yourself all at once, the natural curiosity that drives desire begins to fade. Mystery isn't about playing games. It's about depth, complexity, and living a life that naturally invites interest. Women are instinctively drawn to men who are layered, who carry experiences, passions, and ambitions that aren't immediately apparent. Consider it from a psychological standpoint. Humans are wired to seek novelty and exploration. When a man demonstrates that there is more beneath the surface, a story untold, it triggers intrigue. That curiosity keeps her engaged, thinking about you even when you're not around. Mystery signals independence and self-sufficiency. It says you have a full life, rich with purpose, that she's not the center of, yet she is welcome to witness it. That balance is profoundly attractive because it creates desire without pressure. Mystery also encourages projection. When a woman doesn't have all the pieces, she naturally begins to fill in the gaps with her imagination, creating a personal connection to your story before it has even been shared. This psychological phenomenon makes her experience of you uniquely hers, strengthening the pull she feels. A man who understands this principle doesn't need to chase attention. He inspires it. The intrigue comes naturally from how he navigates life, the choices he makes, and the subtle glimpses he allows others to see. This is where philosophy and psychology intersect. Life is rich and complex, and a man who embodies depth without over-explaining invites others to explore it. Mystery is not deception. It is authenticity in motion. It is the quiet confidence of someone who is fully present in his own world, who doesn't bend to satisfy expectations, and who allows connection to unfold organically. That is what sparks fascination and desire. The power of mystery also reinforces the other two keys we discussed: confidence and emotional availability. A confident man doesn't need to reveal everything, and an emotionally available man allows space for exploration rather than oversharing. Together, these qualities create a magnetic synergy. He is intriguing, grounded, and emotionally resonant. The result is attraction that feels effortless yet profound. So, the ultimate lesson is simple but profound: live fully, cultivate your own depth, and reveal yourself intentionally. Mystery is the invisible thread that transforms curiosity into desire, and when combined with confidence and emotional presence, it becomes irresistible. Remember this. Women don't just want a man they can understand completely. They want a man who challenges them to want more, who inspires them to explore, and who, simply by being himself, ignites a longing they can't ignore.